Sheesh, it's been a minute. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, North215, and today we're talking about Vans. Vans, yes, Vans. I don't know if you have ever heard of them, but they've been they've been around for a very long time. They make a lot of dope stuff. Very underrated. I've had this conversation with like a couple peers, and I've always asked the question of why doesn't Vans collaboration get looked at the same way that SB's uh gets looked at. I mean, they're both skateboarding shoes, they both make GRs, and they both make collabs. But somehow SB's really overshadows Vans. I don't know why. But I think that Vans equally make some very awesome collabs and very awesome GRs, and they don't get enough credit. So today we're talking about Vans. Um, I'm trying to work on getting a pair of SB Verdes, and if I do, I think it's going to be this week. I know it's going to be this week because the stars are aligning. It was supposed to be last week, and that week ended in a tragedy. But once I do have them in hand, the plan would be to make a reunion episode with Sneaker Freaker and just kind of talk about like the state of SBs. So if that's something that you want to see, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know that you are interested in wanting to see that. So I just want to show my little small van collection, and then I'm going to show what everybody came here to see. So um, here's one Bones Blends collab. Sheesh, I forget like what year is this from. But this is one of my favorite. I mean, as you can see, I've exhausted these. Um, and they go for a pretty penny. Not that I think that is worth the amount that I've seen like some of these go for, but yeah, I mean, I love these. I think all the blends collabs has always been like a home run in my opinion. Um, so I used to have a lot of Vans, but sadly I had to let a good amount go, if not all of it. And regretfully, one of the ones that I've had that was like my top favorite was like the Atmos um Vans, which I'll post a picture. But I had both of them, and that release was very special because when they came out, that was the same day that the Send Helps 2 came out as well. So Sneaker Freaker went for the Send Helps, and then he got me the Vans, and he actually went to my job and dropped it off. So that was a dope review, and that was a dope pickup for me. So another pair that I do have, and this is a GR, but I love this colorway, is these half cabs. This colorway is sick. You know, you got that brown with that black on the toe box, and one thing about Vans is that they get dirty really fast. So if you don't like dirty shoes, then stay away from Vans. But I just like the whole look of it, man. So as of lately, so now I'm gonna get into like uh, the latest stuff. I got these from Off the Wall website. And these are the pearlized old schools, and these are awesome, man. These are awesome. Like the craftsmanship on this shoe is insane. Yes, those are real pearls, and they're not going nowhere, my friend. I mean, like they are in there. They are in there. They are not going nowhere. Yeah, I love these a lot, man. They did these in two colors. Um, the other colorway was like a like a cream color or like a off white with black and like royal, and then they had this one that was like, black and purple. And I like this one a lot. I've I wore these for like a weekend straight. Like I couldn't stop wearing these at all. So uh then before that, I got these bad boys from Carpet. Let me take these off, man. I still haven't even worn these because I haven't found the time to wear these yet. But bomb. These Vans are just ridiculous, bro. These are you know, this drop was kind of wild because they did release these a good amount of time. And originally I wanted the purple one, but the purple one at that time seemed impossible to get. So I ended up going with a black pair because the black pair just seemed more classic. But that purple one, I was sick that I couldn't get that shoe. But I think in the long run, these are going to overshadow the purple ones because a lot of people like simplicity. And when it comes to that purple shoe, the only thing that you're going to get is everybody's going to say, "Oh, well, I don't know what to wear with it." So, um, and another cool thing about this shoe is the bottom. You got that carpet hit right in the bottom. So, and great materials too. I love the materials that they chose. I can't say that those materials are like authentic, like real genuine leather, but I mean, to the touch, they feel great. All right, so let's get into the shoe that everybody is here to see. Um, when I first saw this floating around, I don't know why people thought, or there was articles that was flowing around from Instagram, not from any website, but from Instagram. They were saying that these were friends and family, but then Hypebeast put that all to rest and put a release date, and I was like, okay, cool. So these are going to be available to the people. When I saw the pictures, I was sold. I was like, yeah, I need to have these. I was kind of bummed that they didn't do a low top version. I would have loved to have seen a low top version, but they only did the half cab. Um, I really can't speak about how well the release went because if you should know anything about Off the Wall website, is that the Off the Wall website, there's no subscription to let you know when something new arrives. So you basically have to be on top of them. Um, they're going to do the job of posting online, like what they're about to drop, but they don't do a good job telling you what time or anything like that. So I thought that this was going to be a midnight release. Then it ended up not being a midnight release. Then I ended up finding a website at midnight that had a small size run, and I bought I bought these from that shop. I think that this shop is like in Texas or something like that. And within an hour they sold out. And then I think that Off the Wall released their pairs like something at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, so I can't speak about how well that release was, but if you shopped online, you just let me know how you thought about the release. So Para, I mean, when you talk about Para, just be ready to see some like off the wall stuff. I mean, just the art on this box is just ridiculous. I did go with a size 10 and a half, um, which my carpet is actually like a size 11. And I thought that I should have went with a size 11 on these. And the reason why I say that is because in the wintertime, I like to wear thick socks, and I find it to be a little bit uncomfortable wearing thick socks with a 10 and a half. Like if you want to wear thick socks for the wintertime, I always suggest going like half a size up for that. You could have like that wiggle room. So sadly with these, I went a 10 and a half thinking that I got a size 11. Let's get into the shoe. And here we go right here. I had to put the mic on my shirt because I wanted to hold these with two hands. But this shoe is crazy. So I heard that a couple people wasn't too fond of this shoe because of the colors, and this is exactly why I chose this shoe because when I first saw these, it automatically took me to the golfs. When Tyler the Creator played around with those colors like the powder blue and the pink and the green and the pink, like I still remember those Vans to this day, and it sucked because I wanted to. My skate shop out here in Philly, they did a midnight release, and I just wasn't going to stay up, to try to get a pair of shoes like midnight, especially at that time because I'm going to like nightclubs and everything like that. So I'm not staying up. I'm not worrying about no damn Vans like in the middle of the night. But then at one point they were a little pricey. I don't know what the price are for them right now, but when I saw this, I automatically thought of that because a lot of these colors, like the blue, like the green, like the pink, a lot of these colors were used for that first collab. So, and I loved all the colors. So to me, this is kind of like a representation of that collab in my eyes. Even though this is like Parra, right? This is what Parra stands for. This is the colors that they always go with. They're always known for like these wild colors, but in my eyes, when I see it, it's like, damn, like if you was to take all three of those shoes and just put them into one, this is what it would look like. So this is why as soon as I saw it, it was a no-brainer. It wasn't so much that it was a Parra shoe, a Parra collab that I had to get it. It was just more so that it really reminded me of that collab. And that's one of my favorite Vans collab because of the colors. So that's the reason why I went with these. So as you can see, the colors that we have here is orange, pink, that hunter green, and then we have this nice powder blue. Here's the toe box, okay? Then right here you see half cab, and for the inner, basically the same thing. You got the Vans logo in the back, and then you got that gum bottom. Um, my only dislike about this is just that the sole does have like that glossy look to it. Um, and me personally, I would prefer that it didn't have that glossy look to it. Because it's going to get trashed either way. So I'm not sure why they wanted to go with that glossy look, but I wish that they would have went with a regular sole, if you ask me. So I'm gonna give you another 360. Here we go. Again, nice looking cab, man. Nice half cab. Vans really did their job on this. Um, I don't know I don't know what's gonna be next for Vans, but you know, I know probably like the Supreme is gonna drop something soon. Um, I'm not really a big fan of like their like Supreme collabs, but I'm really curious to see what else they're gonna do from here all the way until December. So let me know how you like this shoe. Let me know if you skipped on it because of the colors. Let me know if you was able to get them, and if you were able to get them, how easy were they to get them? Because like I said, for me, it was just more about finding a skate shop that had them, and the rest was history. All right, man. Till next time, peace out.